All right, back here with Amped Outdoorsman. So everybody's hunting rig obviously has to have lights. And I really have over the years really liked all my Ram trucks. And I know everybody's got their opinion about what you drive and all that good stuff. And this is really not a video based on that as much as it is the new ways of the world and all the engineering. And it's kind of like one of them things where they send it down the factory line and they can put it together real easy there. And it's we use the term manufactured friendly. And I think, you know, we use that term throughout the electrical field because there's some things that when they build it, they can use, like for instance, when we have to gauge wire, we have to do it by NEMA standards. And we gauge our wire by, you know, what amp load can it carry. So what I'm getting at is, for instance, a vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaners are normally around 8-9 amps, give or take, depending on how much efficiency you are getting out of it. And today they've gotten a lot more efficient than they have, but this is not about vacuum cleaners. It's more so less on the idea of when you take the cord of the vacuum cleaner, and let's say you cut it open, probably gonna see a 16 gauge wire there. And if you'll go back in the book and look up 16 gauge wire, and you know, it's carrying current, carrying capacity and all this and that, it really, by engineering standards, it's give or take, it's right there. So we have a guest. Normal. It's either lost or dead, or both. Hey, her aunt's even worse than that. She'll lose it for weeks. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the manufactured friendly deal. What actually happens is they can use the lower ampacity wire because by engineering standards it works. And so in the electrical field, we're not even allowed to use a number 16 wire for a load carrying conductor. Okay? We can use it for controls and things of that nature, but we sure can't put it on an 8 amp motor. Well, I think that same term stands for building stuff. And where I'm headed with this, if you guys can see what I got in my hand, light bulbs, okay? They've made this truck to where it's almost impossible to change the low beam light bulbs in it. I've dreaded doing this. I've actually put this off for a while, and it's just, I've got to get it done. And so y'all are gonna watch me fail today, or some fails, and I'm gonna try hard not to say bad words to put these light bulbs in. And most of you guys, some of you guys may be mechanics out there. I'm an electrician, okay? I know what you're thinking though. It's light bulbs. Well, sometimes you have to, in order to change light bulbs or fix something, you have to take your fingers and break them, okay? So they'll fit. They'll fit in the little nooks and crannies. And I really wish I had a spider monkey for this. A trained, you know, hey guys, that's a good thought. If any of you guys could train a spider monkey to be a mechanic, I mean, how good would that be? He could get his little fingers up in there and fix all the bolts and stuff, and all you'd have to do is sit there and hand out bananas. So, hey, that's a good money thought right there. You guys think about that. You know, I might train one of those to do what we do, because you know we gotta do really tedious stuff too. We're controls electricians, so we get in the nooks and crannies a lot. But anyway, enough of that. And I think what I'm still doing, I'm talking to you guys because I'm procrastinating on doing this. And this was my wife's idea as far as, hey, you should make a video on changing light bulbs in the truck. Oh boy, I hope I don't show my true colors. I'm gonna try hard to be good on this one. But anyway, let's get to it. I did watch a few videos. I think this light bulb, and I'm gonna show you guys, I'll get the camera off the rack here for a second. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Let me get the camera turned around here. Look let me see here. I can get it down here. Look at the room, okay? Okay, you see that? I got a little bit of room right there. All right, over here, guys, I think a mouse would have a problem. There's no room. It's like, you know, I don't even know what this is. I think this is part of the AC unit, and you know, air box are here. And you think, well, you just remove the air box, get that out of the way, you can get to it pretty easy. Pretty much a no-go on that, because I mean, there's some things. Let's see, I remember I was actually going to do that, but I don't think that's. I think you have to remove all of this right here to do that, so it's kind of like a no-go. But yeah, my neighbors are probably fixing to see a show. But I did watch some videos. They say that you can take these off right here, I think, and somehow, yeah, little rivets. There's actually a little trap door right here, and I don't know, maybe the videos I watched didn't show anything about this. So maybe Ram fixed it. Maybe they got tired of doing warranty work on fender wells. So I don't know. But anyway, you guys are going to see me do this. I'm going to give it a shot. You know, I'm generally pretty decent at fixing my own stuff. I've definitely got my own stuff around here to fix. I've got this truck I have to take care of. That one does need to go to the mechanic. That one, I hope, don't have really big issues, but it's knocking. Okay, so I don't even want to talk about that one right now. And this big deal right here. Now, I know I did a tornado video. I know I'm getting off task, but I was going to show you guys. I did a tornado preparedness video not too long ago, and there's a really cool thing about this truck right here. The gentleman that built this truck is from Oklahoma City, and believe it or not, and you guys can look it up, I've got proof. Okay, this guy, he's a transportation engineer for the movie, for Hollywood. The back bumper on this truck right here come off of the front bumper on the black Suburban on the movie Twister. How cool is that? We got a little bit of Twister memorabilia right here. And he actually said, he told me, he said, hey guys, he said, you can take that dent out if you want to, but I think I'd leave it in there. He said, that's just a movie mark. So this truck's been all around the United States doing movies. It used to pull loads up to a CGI lab up for George Lucas, and you know who George Lucas is. He's the big Star Wars guy. So got a little piece of movie memorabilia there. Thought I'd share that for you. I'll cut that in. I know I'm procrastinating, I'm getting off task, but that's just me. Okay? So everybody's got a little ADD in their life, especially when you're a older kid like me. I always said, one of these days you're gonna grow up. And I was like, well, no, that's for grown-ups. So, anyway, back to where I was going. I'm gonna try to do this without hurting myself. But so first things first, I'm gonna see what light it is. I think it's the outside one. And I know you mechanics out there, y'all probably laughing your butt off right now. Like, hey, you don't even know which low, what, he don't even know what one is a low beam. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see which one's the low beam here. Okay. I was right, it was the outside one. Ah. Go me. Oh. I have to clip that out of the video. I'm starting to learn this copyright mess with YouTube. It's hard to deal with sometimes. If they hear the hint of a song that you don't have rights to, they're like, no, don't go. So I'm gonna put some music in this. All right, so here we go. It's the outside one, and which one is the outside one? I think it's, so this one's gonna be easy. This one, that's about to make a liar of me. I gotta go get a ladder. I'll be right back. I'm short, okay? No short yokes. Let's see, get the ladder. Oops. Okay. All right, got the ladder. Here we go. Go. Gotta watch this thing. It's really good at tracking, but sometimes it loses me, and I don't want y'all to lose a chance to see my pretty face. And I know I'm not in denial anymore. Starting to lose this up here too. I'm telling you, our little daughter, man, she'll make you lose it fast. Whew. It's not only the fact of being a pill, I'm worrying about those days when she gets to dating. I'm already worried about that. So, just hope she finds a good man. Hey, she could luck out and find an idiot like me. I'd be all right with that too. Like hanging out with a brother. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's good. Nope. Yeah, that'll come off easy. Let's see, clippy clip. Oh no. Let's see, how do they do that? You gotta push it or pull it? Or both. That's what you gotta do. You gotta push it, pull it, twist it, and yank it at the same time. Real hard. Okay. Or, usually these things just clipped out. I don't think this one's going to. What in the world? Anybody know anything about these clips? Come on, help me, I'm poor. Okay. Goodness gracious. Oh, I think I figured it out. Nope. Yep, nope. Yep. Well, there's always that chance you can go get a Sawzall. Or trusty little pliers right here. Okay. Push that. I think you gotta push that. You gotta pull it out sometime. Now watch the other water wires right there. God, I hope I don't break that. I may have to stop and watch a YouTube video. Just have to learn how to take the wire off the back of the tag. You're kidding. Or do you even have to take that off? You do it from the backside. I know you guys are hearing me talk, but sometimes I talk myself through stuff. Anybody else do that? Gives you hope, kinda. It's kind of like when you talk to yourself trying to fix something. It's kind of like you're talking to that friend that likes to come over and tear stuff up, and you're like, it sounded like a good idea at first, but now it's not so much. I don't know how to pull that off. It's embarrassing. Okay, let me see. Gotta get my trusty little light out here. Get off there. God dog. Done it, boy. That'd give you a heart attack. Let's unlock the doors. Light. Let's put that up. Let's put that. That's it. Okay, there we go. All right, there's a red thingy with a black thingy with there. Ah, I see it. I think it's a little red clip you pull out. No, I was trying to get the keys out of my pocket to get my little flashlight. About gave myself a heart attack. But anyway, do what now? And I don't know how Jimmy even got the little, I believe it, 100%. I've already told everybody on this video, I said, I guarantee you, y'all are gonna be laughing your butt off at me as far as mechanics go. They're gonna learn one thing, they don't want me working on their car. Used to you could just, yeah, I got my blooper for this video, or week. Oh, I think I got it. I'll think about it. Golly! So you pull the little red tab out. All right, it's wiggling. I would put the video camera down there for you guys to see what I'm doing, but there's no room. I'm thinking that red thing comes down. Man, whoever did that put super glue on it, I swear. Let me pull that little tab up right there. Maybe I should have put this on YouTube Live. My God, I tell you what, that thing's not going to fall out going down the road, and I know that was their intentions, but they could have gave you a fair warning that changing light bulbs in this truck would consist of medical bills. Golly! I'm really about ready to watch a YouTube video on how to unplug the plug. All right, guys, hold on a minute. I got to take this call. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, we're back. I had to take a phone call there. That was a good phone call. But anyway, I've got the plug off. Now I don't know how to get the light bulb out. I don't even know what I was talking about with you guys before I got distracted. It was weird because it was another electrician that I've known him for a long time. and I didn't have his phone number in my phone. He's a different type of electrician than I am, and apparently spam made it look like I called him, and it made it look like he called me. And it was earlier in the day. I just called him back, missed his call again, and he turned around and called me. And come to find out, he just now started his own business doing residential electrical work, which is something that any of you young guys out there, I'm telling you, there's a lot of it out there to be done. He just got through starting his own business, and I kind of need him because we get a lot of phone calls a lot of times for residential work, and we're not set up for it, so we kind of pass it on down, or try to, but I haven't been able to pass any of it down because I haven't known any of them, really. I mean, we're in the industrial world, so it's kind of a big leap and bound between us. But anyway, I'm glad he called me because I got his number now, and I don't feel so bad when those resis call me and they need some help, because I don't like it when I can't help it. I don't like turning the phone call down. It's not a good feeling, because I know those people, they really, even though some of the stuff they call about seems little, I mean, to them it's big. So it's kind of like you going to the doctor and getting a wart removed off your finger, okay? It's little to the doctor, he knows you're gonna be fine, but they're cutting on you, so it's big to you. So I get it, you know. Anyway, back to the light bulb. I'm about ready to see who's wanting to open up a dadgum mechanic shop. It ain't gonna be me. I don't know if you take that little off a twist or pull. It looks like you pull straight out, but I know you don't. Surely not. Look at the bulb there. Okay, there ain't no way this is the right bulb, because these ain't even the right bulbs. They can't be. Oh my gosh, I think I'm even in the wrong hole. This is the weirdest looking mess. Okay, so I'm starting to wonder now, does this assembly send power to both bulbs? And the bulbs go inside the fixture? Has to. Oh, looky there. Ain't that something? So the plug I took off, I didn't even need to take off. That's the high beam one. Oh, that low beam one's gonna be a booger. Golly, that's gonna suck. Oh, you think, all right, that's gonna be fairly easy. It just gets worse. I'll tell you what, they did not do this for a quick exchange on the side of the road for sure. They didn't even make it easy to take the cap off. Golly. I don't even know paying someone $100 would have done this. Pull your car in. How much is it gonna cost, sir, to change the front light bulbs? You're looking at around $2,000. I know one thing, it's about to make an idiot out of me. So how does that go back in there? Whatever you do, don't take the little rubber plastic guard thingy off. You've got to be kidding me. It's a circle. It does not fit in a square hole. Boy, I mean real ones. There's no way. There's no way. How do you take the headlight out so you can just get to it? I mean, there was like one video I watched how to do this, and the guy was like having to take the whole grill off the truck. I was like, no, there'd be a sawzall involved first. Man, I tell you, wow. There's a little hatch right here. Maybe, I don't know. Just pray Ram fixed it where these hatches will get to where we need to go. I've not got a lot of faith in it being that easy, because it hadn't been on any of the videos I've seen. Okay, a little multi-tool to pull the plastic nipple thingy out. Just get that out of there. Hey, maybe it's easier than I thought. I'm not gonna have to spend my whole night making a video how to change light bulbs, I don't think. But now, I couldn't even get that back in a while ago after. I know most of you are gonna be laughing your butt off. I'm still gonna make the video. I mean, it's done. I think. Gotta look up in there. Okay, oh yeah, I see you. Well, they just don't make that part. But, well, that's hard on the finger. I'm gonna stick my head up that little hole right there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it. You hear something break, and you see the expression of my face change. Not good. Oh, I feel a little button. Okay. Oh, that was a good one though. That was a good expression. That was not a bad, I did something really bad expression. I think I did okay. Oh God, what is that? Twist out there. This goes back to that spider monkey thing I was talking about. Got you. That dude better be blown. You can't see it. Oh, it's blown though, I think. Well, you better be blown. That's all I gotta say. Don't look blown though. That's why I'm nervous. Oh, that work. Oh yeah, it's blown. I see it. Yep, we're saved by the bulb. Okay. That was stupid. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, well, it was an old show, wasn't it? Saved by the Bell. Golly. Some of you may have liked it. It wasn't ever my cup of tea, but It was all right. Yeah. Let's see if I can get that back in. Oh, golly, that's a long ways up in there right there. I remember when I was in FFA, we had to do this deal where you stuck your hand in a cow and take these. I can't remember what it was. Sometimes I think our ag teacher made us do stuff just because he wanted to see us do it, but do something about feeling the inside of a stomach of a cow or something. Anyway, it was not. What? Dinner's ready. Yay. I'll be there next week. There's another one. Oh yeah, we had this one kid. He was one of them ones that ran around. He was like real boastful and stuff, and Billy Bad Butt, you know, he was always real, you know, nothing ever bothers me kind of guy. And anyway, we were having to dehorn these cows. I remember our ag teacher was like, well, boy, he's like, there's anybody in here that can't handle the sight of blood, you know, you need to leave, you know. Anyway, oh boy, he was prancing around like, I can handle it, I'm a big guy, you know, this and that. That dude passed smooth out. But our ag teacher, he cut that horn off that cow. Oh boy, look at it, out. And our ag teacher never missed a beat. He just was like, kept on cutting. He'll be all right. And oh boy, he was flying to go. Oh, them were the days. I know some of you probably listen to this, but I reminisce on times like that. School was fun for the most part. Especially when you're older, you look back on it and you realize how little of a part of life that really was. You know, half time I look back on, I can't remember half of it, but that was fun. Oh, I almost forgot something. I almost forgot to put this back on. Oh boy, maybe this one will go on easier than the last weekend. Anyway, and this is so much, it's not just a video on how to change a light bulb, I don't think. It's just a video. We're gonna put it in there as how to change a light bulb though. I can't show you guys. I will go ahead and show you guys a little bit about what I'm doing here and what I found. It helped out a lot actually. All right, so I started from up here thinking that was what I had to do. So actually, I think this is a 2020 model. They made they made one of these cut out right here. So if y'all ever have to change lights on these particular trucks, you just undo the little plastic rivet that's right there. You'll look up in there, you'll see there's it'll be a round rubber guard. Like that in there, and all you do is you'll take that round rubber grommet cover off, and the light bulb is in there. And what I actually took off to begin with was not. I actually unplugged the whole lighting module, and we'll see how that goes, because knowing these trucks, man, they will be like, well, since you unplugged that, you got to have the ECM reflashed. Well, what's the light bulb got to do with it? Well, it's a theft issue. We don't want nobody stealing them things. Anyway, you mechanics out there, you know. And I know a lot of people that go to their mechanic and they want to put hardships on them guys, but I don't, man. Our mechanics that we use are great. And just doing little piddly things like this with a truck makes me respect them that much more, which they probably say the same thing about what I do. They don't want nothing to do with it. That's okay. That's what makes the world turn. Everybody's got their place, and I always say that, and I always say that. Everybody's got their place, guys. You don't want me being a nurse. You don't want me, God picked me out to be an electrician, and that's what I am. I'm not even a YouTuber, really. Thought maybe it might be a good idea to give this a shot. It's kind of more so less. I don't know if I would call it a stress reliever. I really don't know. We just decided to do this channel because we thought it'd be fun, and it has been fun actually. And we're just getting started. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff, I hope, in between work, you know. I know there's gonna be times where I've got to work and I don't get to do this. I've worked myself to death for several years. And I got great guys that work for us. We all get along. We seem to really have a good relationship. I'm gonna get over here and see if I can't get this one out. I hope this one goes like that one did. Now, I need the ladder. I don't need the ladder. I'm a short guy though. I'm short. Truck's tall, I'm short. Or is it tall to me? I know some of you guys out there, some of you guys got big old tall trucks. Another thing I remember in high school, I remember here locally, we had we're in Arkansas, but we had a group that some of our, I'd say fortunate, or I don't even know if it's fortunate, they had money. Take their trucks to this place in Texas. Did I break my fire or what's going on here? Oh, my knife. Anyway, they'd take their trucks to Texas and they'd have them lifted so tall that one of them was tall enough that his girlfriend parked her car under the truck. And I was like, well, that's a good thing until when you get in a fight, either she makes it to your truck quicker than you or whatever, somebody runs over their vehicle. I think the police here locally finally put a stop to that. They can't lift your truck over a certain height. It's bad when people are running around trucks so tall it becomes a law. They have to fix it as a law. Come on, rubber, come on there. This side is actually the same as that one, so maybe we're getting out of this deal pretty easy. All right, just a little button. Oh, there's actually barely room for two hands, but the little button, please be blown. That one don't look blown. I do not know. Can you tell if it's blown or not? I can't tell. Hey, I got y'all kind of a tornado video other than the tornado preparedness video that we just did. We actually had to put all that in action last night. And we got some more tornado stuff coming up Wednesday. And I'm not meaning like tornado video. Well, we got some tornadoes coming Wednesday. And I'll tell you guys a quick story. We decided we were going to leave. We knew where the tornado was going. We knew pretty much where the storm was tracking. So we decided, we were like, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and get in the vehicle and leave. We had plenty of time. Anyway, we started leaving, and we got south of here where we could see the storm real well. Anyway, we got out of there. We were listening to the phones and stuff. Pulled over on the side of the road, safe, and watching the radar and watching Ryan Hall and all these and that. And anyway, we thought everything had passed. And so we decided we're just to go back home. And I'd flipped over one more YouTube channel, and there was Reed Timmer. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but he's the TIV guy. He's the one that's got Terminator 3, I think. He was telling everybody where he was at. And I looked at my wife. I was like, he's right here. Gotta be almost right down the road from us. And he was like coming our way. Tacker said, is that a good thing? No, not when he's coming, it's not. And come to find out, there was a tornado that was actually wanting to touch down not far from us. So we got out there quick. So maybe running from the storm ain't even a good thing. I don't know. I just advise you guys for tornado safety to take shelter, and that's what we're going to do from now on. Because really, with all these supercells and stuff that come through here, that's proof that you don't know. You think you know, you don't know. These storms have gotten they're dangerous. I know people that are friends of mine that are like, it ain't gonna do nothing, it's gonna be fine. And I'm telling you guys, that's just not the attitude to have. If you ever worked a storm like I have, it'll scare you, I promise. It'll make you take note anyway. Matter of fact, you know, we got neighbors that have got storm cellars and stuff, and you know, we always really pay attention. You know, we make sure that when there's bad weather coming, one of us stays up until it passes. Nobody goes to bed in our house until we know. But we're heavily talking about it. We're fixing to put a storm shelter in this summer. So that'll be another video we'll do. We'll do a video on how to put in a storm shelter. And I know we've got excavators and stuff, so we might be the one that digs the hole. But outside that, we're gonna buy a real approved one. We're not gonna build one ourselves. I don't think that'd be very smart. We're gonna go with the people that have done it before. I don't know where my little everything is. You don't see it on the camera anymore. See, this is proof that there's gnomes. Proof. We're definitely going to be putting storm shelter in this year, and I'm not knocking the ones that are above ground. I think they're fine too. There's a lot of people that have them, and there's a lot of people that have to have that style. They can't go underground. I mean, it's going to be kind of difficult for us too, because we've got septic lines and all kinds of stuff that we're going to have to deal with. But me and my wife have talked about it, and I think we'd rather be underground. So I think that's what we're going to do. Guys, I do not know where that piece went. That's crazy. It was laying right here. I'm telling you, hats off to you mechanics, boys. There it is, right there on the front tire. Now, how did it get there? I'm gonna review the camera footage and see if I can see it where it rolled. I guarantee you'll see a little hand or something come up like, just move it right on the front tire. Hiding that from him. I know some of you people probably gonna watch these videos and like, this guy's an idiot. That's okay. I have fun. All right, let's go start the truck and see if it'll turn the low beams on. My wife will be very happy with me on that one, because this thing has been without low beams for a little while. Not a long time, but a little while. See if this buddy's got low beams now. Looky there. Look at there. That's a blessing. All right, so Ram did kind of fix that. The videos I was watching, they weren't easy. And now that may be for the high beam. I don't know, because I know to get to this one, I think it's the high beams, the one there in the center. You can't get to them. They're almost, especially that side. Anyway, there we go. There it is. I'll get this stupid little deal edited, and I'll get it out there to you guys. I know we're gonna try to film a better portion of the crap that we do, the things that we have to fix and the way we live. I know you guys are waiting on a hunting trip or something. I just got through giving you guys a bass trip, which Mike, the next day he went, he didn't go to the same place. He went to another lake that's here locally, where we were going to go actually, and caught 80-something fish. So now they were catch and release. They don't catch them and keep them. They do some of them, but they don't fish illegally. So anyway, he caught 80 fish, and we caught 2 right there on that Wednesday. So he's going to take us back. He's got almost every Sunday open to do this, and so we're gonna go back with him again. That was not the last trip of that for sure. So we're gonna try to make some more memories there. So well, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time on Amped Outdoors.